does anybody have any questions after the speech? Yes.
How would you say the music today compares to the music you referred to written in the 70s?
I would say the music today focuses a lot on its chorus line and isn't really trying to. A lot of artists today really draw from personal experiences and relationships and that sort of idea. A lot of the artists back then were storytellers and were coming up with ideas, and also, of course, times were different back then, and the different hardships and different things that they saw were really able to inspire them to come up with music. Versus what a lot of people have to rely on today, which is, like I said, breakups and different things. You're not going to have a Born to Run or Jungle Land, which was another one of the songs from the Born to Run album, which when performed live, he would go 12 minutes sometimes, Bruce Springsteen would, just telling this beautiful story, and it kind of goes over like a lifetime and talking about the change that's going on after the 60s revolution, and just all these sort of ideals and emotions that he really draws from. And again, most of the songs that he writes are not based off of personal experience. It's just things that he sees, and he just has this amazing ability to write stories. Versus artists today, I just don't think they, I don't know, like they do, but there's just not that much creativity that you see in a lot of artists. Also, a lot of artists these days don't write their own music as well. Sorry, I hope that answered your question.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, does anyone else have any questions?
You brought up 3 really good artists, and I'm wondering what's your favorite and why.
My favorite, probably a little obvious with the records, is Bruce Springsteen. Yes, I really like Bruce Springsteen a lot because of, like I mentioned earlier, his ability to tell stories, listening to each one of his albums. Like, he writes all of his own music, and listening to each one of his albums, it's like reading a book or listening to a story. And yeah, I don't know, he just has this ability to come up with characters that you become connected to and feel for. Yeah, they're just beautiful. And then he also writes his own music as well. But I also really love Don McLean. He inspired actually the song Killing Me Softly with his song. He actually inspired that song. If you read on his autobiography online, the girl that wrote the song, her name is leaving me right now, but she was at one of his concerts and he was performing Empty Chairs, and she started writing the lyrics on a napkin, and so the song is talking about his singing and his voice. And so anyways, it's pretty cool.
I did not know that.
Yeah, it was pretty interesting.
That is pretty neat, because that's a pretty big song too.
Yes, it is for sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, I hope that answered your question,
Yeah.
and I thank you all guys for being here today, and yeah, thank you.